to do it in 5 months. So, again, it's not just him, it's his team. He's got a good economic team in there. And you need smart economic thinkers when it comes to trying to figure this all out. It's easy to just give out money, right? They can just keep on giving out money or keep printing money over at the Federal Reserve. But can you actually affect change and help grow the economy from a fundamental perspective? I'm not sure the time.
You said, no, I know, you're right. You said it. Trump has all the experts in finance and growth. Biden has a bunch of socialists. That's what he's got. Thank you very much, Trish Regan. Great weekend, lady. Touch base with you next week. Coming up, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court changes the election rules on the fly. Congressman Louis Gohmert is on the ground in Pennsylvania defending the president. We'll check in with him next. But first, we want to hear from you. Who is stealing this election? Trump, Biden, or neither one of them? Text the word poll to 39747. Make your voice heard. Be right back on Newsmax TV.
But I hit Newsmax first in the morning.
Oh, great.
First in the morning. Fastest rundown of the news.
Important people go to Newsmax. Watch Newsmax TV. Plus, get breaking news from Newsmax.com. We're real news for real people.
O'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm here to tell you about my new product from MyPillow. Towels that actually work. Watch this absorbency test. Here's another towel that we randomly went out and bought. Here's one of my towels with the nice design. I don't know if you can see this, but you could line a swimming pool with this. I mean, this is crazy. Get rid of it. Towels that actually work. What a concept.
I really love the towels. They're really great. They're super absorbent.
Go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen right now. The new MyPillow towels are exclusively made with 100% USA combed cotton with proprietary technology and with maximum absorbency. They dry you faster and are guaranteed to work. And listen to this. Use the promo code on your screen and Mike will include a second full towel set with bath towel, hand towel, and washcloth absolutely free. That's 2 MyPillow towel sets for the price of 1 in your choice of color.
I personally guarantee they're going to be the best towels you'll ever own.
Order now.
Hi, Phil Swift here for Flex Paste, the incredible rubberized paste.
Technology and with maximum absorbency, they dry you faster and are guaranteed to work. And listen to this. Use the promo code on your screen and Mike will include a second full towel set with bath towel, hand towel, and washcloth absolutely free. That's 2 MyPillow towel sets for the price of 1 in your choice of color.
I personally guarantee they're going to be the best towels you'll ever own.
Order now.
Hi, Phil Swift here for Flex Paste, the incredible rubberized paste.
Technology and with maximum absorbency, they dry faster and are guaranteed to work. And listen to this. Use the promo code on your screen and Mike will include a second full towel set with bath towel, hand towel, and washcloth absolutely free. That's 2 MyPillow towel sets for the price of 1 in your choice of color.
I personally guarantee they're going to be the best towels you'll ever own.
Each year, Americans waste over $21 billion.
Another car and are guaranteed to work.
Zebra compares them all to show you who actually saved. Compare car insurance for free at Zebra.com.
Energy levels drop with age, and spending too much time indoors can make you even more sluggish. Help recharge your natural batteries with ageless male Core Energy. Find Core Energy at all major retailers like Walmart and be the man you want to see.
All right, folks, glad you made it back. This is a scene in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. On one side of the street, you have Democrat socialists demanding more of these magic ballots be counted. On the other side, President Trump supporters shouting, "Stop the cheat, Joe got beat." The latest of the shenanigans in Pennsylvania. We're joined now by Greg Tufel. He's the founder of OTC Law, LLC, based in Pittsburgh. Sir, thanks for taking the time. Greg, we covered this on the show a few weeks before the election. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court was not allowing mail-in ballots to continue flowing in after Election Day and without clear postmarks to be counted. Exactly what are we seeing? Pick it up from there. Stop your sheet.
Well, you're absolutely correct. Back in September, of course, despite the legislation that very clearly required the mail-in ballots to be received by 8 p.m. on Election Day, the Supreme Court decided to allow or require ballots to be counted that are received up to 3 days after that deadline, in clear conflict with the statute. So the Supreme Court usurped the legislative function and revised the law to account for COVID, even though the legislature had many months to act and to amend the statute. They felt it was necessary in light of COVID. There was no political will to do that, so because that political will was lacking, Democrats sought relief through the courts. So that's really not the function of the court to do that. Right now, we don't know if there's going to be any of the ballots accepted after 8 p.m. on Election Day counted. Right now, they haven't yet been counted. They'll only be counted if the number of ballots received after 8 p.m. is enough to potentially change the result. If there's not enough COVID, then they'll just put it to the side and the issue will die.
I see. Now, again, what if the Supreme Court is overruled there in the state of Pennsylvania, and what could that mean for both sides?
So if they actually do count the ballots, I'm very confident the U.S. Supreme Court would overturn the PA Supreme Court in a very clearly erroneous decision, and would require that those ballots not be counted. The legislature clearly spoke. The legislature will determine how the ballots are counted in that future. So the Supreme Court seems poised to reverse if it needs to step in. Its hesitancy up to this point seems to be because there's no reason for the Supreme Court to address the case unless the ballots actually get counted very clearly erroneous.
Greg Tupel, thank you very much, man. We appreciate your time here on the Personnel Sador Show. Now we want to welcome in Congressman Louis Gohmert from the 1st District of the great state of Texas. He sits on the House Judiciary Committee. Good to see you, sir, as always. What are you doing in Pennsylvania? Congressman, I'm not sure if you heard the question. Let me ask it again. What are you doing in Pennsylvania?
Hey, this is where a fight is. We're fighting for the life of our country.
Now we want to welcome in Congressman Louis Gohmert from the 1st District of
Philadelphia. This is where the House Judiciary got
as always. What are you doing in
we also want to encourage the president that he's got to keep fighting. He's been arguing with the president, but the fight hasn't
Let me ask it again. What are you doing in Pennsylvania?
Supreme Court, there's the allegation of fraud that need to be fighting for the court. There is a constitutional issue that things were changed without the legislative text. So this is all important to support what the president
Now, Congressman, the wrongdoing that is being alleged there in Philadelphia, you have the mayor there saying he doesn't want to broach any more delays. He doesn't want to investigate anything. He just wants to he told Trump to put his big boy pants on and accept defeat. I think it's premature for the president to accept defeat, don't you?
I would suggest that the mayor take off his criminal pants and put on some regular pants and stop trying to hide what's going on.
Congressman,
because as long as he's not following the law, that he's acting illegally and preventing people from being able to see what's going on, he's opening himself to action which is outrageous what he's done. He cannot hijack the country. He should have had videotapes going of what they were doing here as they counted, so he could show the world just how he transformatively honest he was going to be. But instead, he didn't do that. No, he was actually covering up their activities and not allowing Republicans to actually see what was being done. It's an outrage. The mayor is a disgrace. He should have had video.
Now, on what predicate can any Democrat, or frankly, any Republican, deny the other side from observing the counting of the ballot? I mean, why would you do such a thing unless you're hiding something?
That's exactly right. He's hiding something. Otherwise, he wouldn't be actually illegally covering up what they're doing. And even after court orders, and they make it impossible for Republicans to know what predicate what's going on. So people are outraged here. I've had so many people, mainly from Pennsylvania, but many came from all over as well, that are just wanting to make the point. We are not. We're going to be with our president. We want to fight against illegalism because we know this goes partisan. This is what we call it socialism, red vote, whatever. It's going partisan. It's right out of the partisan playbook. And anybody that was so stupid that they could not figure out that the middle class would someday materialize, it's not a philosophy that should never be followed. Engels, Marx, Lenin, they were completely wrong, and yet they want to take our country that direction. It's going to take a fight, and that includes the ignorance or the alternative to ignorance, the criminality of the political official that's coming up.
Bravo. Great work, Congressman. Give him hell, Louis. We appreciate you being here on the Chris Salcedo Show, as always, sir. Thank you. All right, coming up, we head out west to Arizona. The Trump campaign says they will win that state outright. Congressman Paul Gosar joining us next on Newsmax TV.
Hi, I'm Lori Grenier, an inventor and entrepreneur, but many of you know me as a shark on Shark Tank. I discovered a convenient purse that allows you to use your phone right through it. And I loved it so much, I had to bring it to all of you. Watch this.
Tired of fumbling with your phone? Digging in your purse to find you leave it somewhere? What a nightmare! And now, it's more important than ever to keep your phone clean. Introducing the Touchscreen Purse, the incredible new way to have instant access to your phone through the touchscreen window. The revolutionary Clear Smart Touch window technology makes it easy to text, email, surf the web, and even talk right through the clear protective window without ever removing it from your purse. Never worry about dropping your phone or leaving it behind. With the Touchscreen Purse, you never need to remove your phone from your purse. And when you take it out, it's as clean as when you put it in. And the clear window keeps your phone clean from smudges, germs, and grime. There's room for your phone, credit cards, makeup, cash, and more. Any size smartphone fits, just slide it in. Plus, the touchscreen purse is lightweight and super thin. It's a stylish purse that goes with any outfit. The strap adjusts so you can wear crossbody or over the shoulder. So, forget worrying about keeping your phone safe. Now you can have peace of mind.
I love my touchscreen purse. It's so convenient, and I hope you love it too.
Now, touchscreen purse backed by Lori Grenier is just $19.99. That's an incredible value for a stylish purse that puts your phone at your fingertips. But wait, for Lori's best offer yet, you can get a second touchscreen purse free. Just pay separate processing and handling. That's 2 touchscreen purses for just $19.99. Order now.
To order, call 1-800-374-5017. That's 1-800-374-5017, or you can go online to gettouchscreenpurse.com. Order now.
In today's uncertain world, anything we touch can be covered with dirt and germs. And we touch everything. Introducing Copperfit Guardwell Hand Protector, an ultra-lightweight, full-fingered compression glove designed to put a layer between your skin and the dirt and germs you touch every day. Copper-infused compression that fits like a second skin and reduces odor-causing bacteria. Our most advanced compression fabric, infused with the powerful properties of copper, woven into an ultra-lightweight glove for all-day compression comfort. Sure Grip silicone bands in the palm and fingers help provide a strong, non-slip grip for more power, control, and agility. Washable and reusable, so you are never without peace of mind. Copperfit Guardwell Hand Protector is a breathable, moisture-wicking fabric to keep your hands cool, comfortable, and dry all day. Copperfit Guardwell Hand Protector puts a layer between you and the dirt you can see and the germs you can't. Built-in touchscreen smart technology fingertips for full functionality on your devices. Copper-infused compression that fits like a second skin and reduces odor-causing bacteria. The new full-finger, ultra-lightweight compression glove from Copperfit. Full range motion that fits like a second skin. Sure grip silicone bands. Smart touchscreen technology. Washable and reusable. And copper-infused to reduce odor-causing bacteria. Guaranteed or your money back. Rubber gloves just don't compare. Call and get your Copperfit Guardwell Hand Protector right now. Order online at guardwellgloves.com or call 1-800-992-2590. Copperfit Guardwell Hand Protector gloves are in stock now for immediate delivery. We know these are difficult times, so order right now. Ask for the original by name. Copperfit Guardwell Hand Protector.
4 more years! 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 4 more years!
All right, welcome back, everybody. Chance of 4 more years at the Trump rally earlier today outside the Maricopa County Election Center in Arizona. Now joined by Brooke McGowan, founder of the MAGA Institute. She's joining us ahead of another rally tonight. Thanks for taking the time, Brooke. We appreciate it. I understand you're working with the Trump campaign there on the ground. Is there any evidence that you have seen of wrongdoing?
As of yet, no, not yet, Chris. So certainly what's happening in other states, we don't see that currently happening in Arizona. We know that there is another data drop happening tonight, somewhere around 7 p.m. We expect another 70 or so thousand ballots to be dropped. If they bend and lean the way they did last night, they were 57% for Trump. The 74,000 that were dropped last night. We still have 400,000 to go, so this is not over.
Okay, well, let me ask you about that, because the Trump campaign has been insistent since some, what I would classify, irresponsible organizations called Arizona early on election night for Beijing Biden. The Trump campaign has insisted that they are seeing ballots breaking anywhere between 57 to 60 in favor of the president. And has that been... And actually, we have seen the deficit shrink. And is that what you guys have been observing out there, that it is actually closing that gap? And if it stays at this pace, the campaign says that President Trump will win Arizona. Is that what you're seeing?
Absolutely. And I want to tell you, we are so grateful for Newsmax, because you are right. Election night, we could not trust the other media, and we all moved to Newsmax. One of the major trending things is how we all have to leave, shoot the fox, and come to Newsmax. We really are appreciative of your coverage. It's fair for the president. We know that we can't trust the other legacy media. What's happening here in Arizona is not exactly what's happening elsewhere. We are trending toward President Trump, and as more votes come in, we'll see. We probably are going to see this wrap up somewhere around 48 to 72 hours is what we're expecting.
Understood. Now, let me just ask you, because it's Arizona. I am originally from San Diego, California. And so you guys are right next door neighbors for me for a long time. And I'm surprised that it was as close as it is in Arizona, knowing that it is mostly a Republican/conservative state. Why do you think it's so close out there?
You know, they peppered the state with ballots, just like everywhere else. I mean, there is no way that this is Biden country, and everyone knows it. It goes against your own thoughts, your self-evidence when you look around what's happening in the state of Arizona. This is MAGA country. This is patriot country. This is not Biden country. They didn't have the Biden rallies anywhere the way they had the Trump rallies. And so we are just waiting for the word to come down that this is Trump state. This is a Trump state. These electoral votes will go to President Trump.
Brooke McGowan, thank you very much. Keep us posted as to what you're seeing out there in Arizona. We, of course, here on Newsmax are watching it very carefully. Coming up, folks, liberals reveal their character, blasting black and brown people for voting for President Trump. We'll chat with Diamond and Silk next on Newsmax TV.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and as you know, my passion is to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. That's why I created my new Giza Dreams bed sheets. I started by using the world's best cotton called Giza. It's only grown in a region between the Sahara Desert, the Mediterranean Sea, and the Nile River. It's ultra soft and breathable, but extremely durable. My Giza sheets also include full 21-inch wide pillowcases that will fit over any pillow and deep pocket sheets that will fit over any mattress. The first night you sleep on my sheets, you'll never want to sleep on anything else.
Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen right now to get your very own MyPillow Giza Dream Sheets. Giza Dream Sheets are available in a variety of colors. Use the promo code and Mike will give you 2 for 1 low price and free shipping. That's right, get 2 for 1 low price plus free shipping.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Stay tuned to get a free pan from Granite Stone. Stuck on eggs, burnt on batter. You can scrub and scrape, but you can't escape the nightmare of your sticky pans. Introducing the Granite Stone Pan, the all-new durable non-stick pan. No butter or oil needed. Watch, we melted down these sticky candies in Granite Stone, and it just doesn't stick. We cooked a half a dozen eggs, bacon, cheese, and tomato breakfast with no butter or oil, and it just doesn't stick. Look, caramels, chocolate, and cheese. Unreal for any other pan, but not for Granite Stone. It just doesn't stick. Granite Stone will be the last pan you'll ever need because it's pressed from a solid aluminum disc for even heat conduction, then coated 3 times with our durable Granite Stone finish. Granite Stone is metal utensil safe and won't scratch. And talk about non-stick. This salmon cooked skin side down with no added butter or oil just doesn't stick. This steak is perfectly seared just like the pros. And because Granite Stone is oven rated to 500 degrees, we bake this upside down pan pizza to perfection, and it just doesn't stick. Fire Flambe Delicious Cherries Jubilee. Plus it's PFOA free and 100% dishwasher safe. Call or go online to get your Granite Stone pan for the special TV discount price of just $19.99. Granite Stone is so durable it comes with a 10-year warranty. And with every order, you're going to get a Granite Stone single-serve egg pan absolutely free. It's the perfect size for personalized eggs, omelets, or frittatas that slide right out. It makes the best bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich quick. Yours absolutely free. We'll even ship your entire order free. That's right, free shipping. You get it all, an incredible value. Here's how to order.
To order, call 1-800-610-1167. That's 1-800-610-1167, or order online at buygranitestone.com. That's 1-800-610-1167.
Folks, welcome back. Before we get to Diamond and Silk, we're going to keep it out in Arizona. Congressman Paul Gosar, who represents the 4th District in the great state of Arizona. He sits on the Oversight Subcommittee, joining us now. Sir, welcome back to the Chris Salcedo Show. And I want to ask you the first question here. Do you believe Beijing Biden has won Arizona? And what examples are you seeing out there, if any, of voter fraud?
I don't believe that Beijing Biden has won Arizona. They underestimated, Chris, the number of votes that are sitting out there. And these are from typically the folks from rural Arizona and from those that don't trust the Postal Service. And those that analytically were 20% higher for Trump than they were for Biden. They came in right before the deadline prior to the general election, and people dropped off their ballots. So they're going about 20% higher. He's whittled it down to under 40,000. And we still have, I think, a little over 300,000 votes to actually tabulate. So I think there's plenty of room for him to make this up. So hopefully if they can just count them, maybe by late this evening or early tomorrow morning, maybe we'll see a new leader in Arizona.
Yeah, that's what the campaign has been stalwart about this, saying that's where they expected to go. Let me ask you, because we've been getting emails and phone calls all day here at Newsmax, people very concerned about the shenanigans going around elsewhere around America, places of corruption, some parts of Nevada. We're hearing about people voting in Nevada by the thousands who don't even live there. We're hearing about, of course, the shutdowns in the vote in places like Georgia, in places like Philadelphia. What role, if any, do you think that the Justice Department could play in what's happening around the country to reassure Americans that this election is on the up and up?
Well, first of all, I mean, there's people don't trust the justice system. They don't trust the United States. And the reason being is that if you look out in California, Judicial Watch actually won a decision in court that remanded the state of California to purge over 1.5 million people from their rolls. To my knowledge, that never was enforced, never went forward. The second thing is we got constant issues of trust. Well, trust is a series of promises kept. And when you have people and recorders that say, hey, we're going to dump a bunch of votes at 7 o'clock and you don't, and then you say 11:30 at night and you don't, and 7 in the morning and you don't, and then you put a paper in a cloud from people looking in, that doesn't build trust. And now we're starting to see also questioning some of the machines. The voting machines in Maricopa County here in Arizona are the same machines as Clark County in Nevada, are the same machines in Georgia, the same machines that applied to be in North Carolina. But once they had the restriction of telling who their investors were and who owned them, they withdrew it. And there's a question even if they were certified or decertified in Texas. So this is actually an issue that was brought up by Jamie Raskin, my Democratic colleague in Maryland, about the validity of these machines and their software. So we find it kind of interesting, but we would like to know more about that to make sure that when we're casting a vote, that it's predicated and fairly done and not dishonestly or systematically, algorithm-wise out.
Well, yeah, Congressman, I got about 60 seconds left. I just want to see if you can briefly tell me what role, if any, you think Congress has in shoring up the integrity of America's voting system.
You know, the thing that we ought to do is we see how disrespectful we've seen with the mail ballot, the distortions. What we ought to do is a national day of holiday on the first Tuesday in November and make sure that everybody gets out and votes.
All right, Congressman, appreciate the time. As always here in the Chris Salcedo Show, we want to welcome in our good pals Diamond and Silk, hosts of Diamond and Silk Crystal Clear. You can watch them right here on Newsmax TV, Saturdays, 6:30 in the evening. Ladies, I want to read a tweet for you guys, if you will indulge me here. This is from Nicole Hannah Jones, a reporter for the New York Times, tweeting under the name of Ida Bay Wells. And here's what she wrote. One day after this election is over, I am going to write a piece about how Latino is a contrived ethnic category that artificially lumps white Cubans with black Puerto Ricans and indigenous Guatemalans and helps explains why Latinos support Trump at the second highest rate. I'm assuming she means behind whites. I don't know what you guys think, but having this lady telling me that because I voted for President Trump and because I support conservatism, that I've got to lose my right to my culture and my ethnicity is kind of insulting. Am I wrong to feel that way?
No, you're not. It's wrong and it's insulting and it's offensive. But here's the deal. When we jumped on the Trump train, we invented that Trump train. Yeah. They told us that they were revoking our black card. Mm-hmm. But you can't revoke my black card because I was born from black parents. So that'll never be revoked. Yeah. So those type of people, we don't pay them any attention. We keep it moving. And that's what we should do, not ignore the hate. Yeah. Our haters make us greater.
That's right.
All right. Touré, speaking of which, you guys know him over at MSNBS. He had a tweet, too. I quote, I have no grace, no empathy, and no patience for the thoughtless, racist deplorables who supported Trump and worked to destroy this nation. The real issue here is their perpetuation of racism, not my unwillingness to be nice to them about it. Ladies, would you respond to Touré?
Well, with Touré, we have no patience for him, for his hatred and his racism. You know, understand this. When you have those in the media pointing the finger at one person as being racist, remember, there's 3 fingers and a thumb pointing back at all of them. Yep. So who's the real racist around here? That's what we have to understand. Again, I say ignore these people. These people are upset that President Trump is winning and listen, 26% of the black vote. That tells you what's up, why they upset.
That's right.
Damn straight. And upward of 40% the Latino vote. So look, I am sick and tired of liberals trying to tell me that I don't have a right to my culture, my name, my skin color, because I'm not voting for anti-American socialism. And by the way, Toure, I think you, sir, are a threat to this country. I think your socialism is disgusting in your advocacy for it. Ladies, what is coming up on your fine program this weekend?
Wow, when we talk about the election shenanigans, uprooting the fraud and all of the things that's happening right now in our country, because our votes matter. If they think that we're going to take this line down, they got another thing coming. You're not going to take our vote away from us and place it with a fake vote. That's not going to happen. So we talk about that and more on our show this weekend, Diamond and Silk Crystal Clear, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays.
It is appointment viewing, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, right to you. Mwah. Have a great weekend.
Mwah. Do the same.
Talk to you next week. Coming up, folks, our election how's it being perceived around the globe? Banana Republic, or is America still the pinnacle of fairness? We'll discuss that coming up next on Newsmax TV.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm here to tell you about my new product from MyPillow, towels that actually work. Watch this absorbency test. Here's another towel that we randomly went out and bought. Here's one of my towels with the nice design. I don't know if you can see this, but you could line a swimming pool with this. I mean, this is crazy. Get rid of it. Towels that actually work. What a concept.
I really love the towels. They're really great. They're super absorbent.
Go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen right now. The new MyPillow towels are exclusively made with 100% USA combed cotton with proprietary technology and with maximum absorbency. They dry you faster and are guaranteed to work. And listen to this. Use the promo code on your screen and Mike will include a second full towel set with bath towel, hand towel, and washcloth absolutely free. That's 2 MyPillow towel sets for the price of 1 in your choice of color.
I personally guarantee they're going to be the best towels you'll ever own.
Order now.
Men everywhere are now cutting their hair at home. Are you? Introducing MicroTouch Titanium Trim, the all-new at-home hair cutting tool and precision groomer. Just a trim or a full haircut. Now, cutting hair is as easy as combing hair.
It's the only way to cut your hair by yourself. I don't know how people can do it with clippers. It's impossible. With this, it's way easier.
I did this at home. If you can comb it, you can cut it. Simple.
Titanium Trim reinvents everything with a revolutionary design that positions the blades on the side just like a comb, making it easy to cut your own hair with confidence. Now, if you can comb it, you can cut it. Snap on a comb to dial in the perfect length for your style, long, medium, or short, and just comb and cut for pro-level results at home.
I just pop on that comb and I get a perfect trim every time. I literally can't make a mistake. I can give myself a professional at-home haircut how I like it.
Sometimes I just need a little bit off, and that's what's great about this product. You have these scars, and you just take a little bit off. Okay, I'm good.
Now, if you can comb it, you can cut it. Snap off the comb and edge sideburns and beards, or clear your neck and shoulders with zero irritation. And look, Titanium Trim extends a full 40 millimeters for those hard-to-reach areas. Nothing else comes close.
I thought it was really cool that it can extend. It really helps.
That extra little extension made it so easy. I would never use any other clippers. This is the one to use.
Micro-polished stainless steel blades bonded with titanium, precision-engineered comb attachments, built-in extension handle with a non-slip grip and LED spotlight. Just comb it and cut it with MicroTouch Titanium Trim. Order online now at titaniumtrim.com or call 1-800-840-2342.
Nobody can get to their barber as much as they'd like anymore, but now you don't have to.
If you don't have it, you better get it.
The revolutionary, all-new MicroTouch Titanium Trim.
Do you listen to the TV on high volume or have trouble hearing conversations? Then you would benefit from hearing aids. Don't waste thousands on expensive hearing aids when you can get Nano's revolutionary technology for just $297. Don't be fooled by higher-priced hearing aids. The CIC Recharge is a true hearing aid, not an amplifier. With rechargeable technology, many customers say is superior to more expensive models. Call now and get not one, but 2 Nano hearing aids for just $297. Plus, we'll add a portable charging case and ship your order absolutely free. The CIC Recharge has a tiny in-the-ear canal design that is nearly invisible. Why keep missing out on important conversations or waste thousands of dollars? Call and get 2 CIC Recharge hearing aids for only $297 and free shipping.
800-561-9945. Again, that's 800-561-9945.
Now they want to send in millions and millions of ballots. And you see what's happening. They're being lost. They're being discarded. They're finding them in piles. It's going to be a catastrophe. We're going to see what happens. But I do say this, universal mail-in voting is going to be catastrophic. It's going to make our country a laughingstock all over the world.
Welcome back, folks. You know, President Trump has a knack for doing that, predicting what's actually going to be happening. We're joined now by John Brown. He's a former member of the British Parliament, former advisor to Margaret Thatcher. John, welcome back to the Chris Salcedo Show. It's been a while, sir. Now, I remember time before the socialists took over the Democrat Party here in the United States, when America was an example of stability around the world. How is this liberal-sponsored election chaos being perceived in Europe, in the UK, for example?
Well, I think people are slightly amazed by what appears to be chaotic. I think that is due to the fact that national election is mixed up with local election and makes the ballot papers huge. The ballot papers here in Florida were 2 pages. And people think that such a high-tech nation as America, it's amazing that it can't seem to get its act together. But I think basically America's enemies like Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, and terrorists will be thrilled by the change. But the friends, such as the United Kingdom, will be watching anxiously to see what changes. The United Kingdom is trying to negotiate a major trade deal on a candidate basis with the United States to offset leaving the European Union, and of course now the pandemic. So Boris Johnson will be watching anxiously.
Yes, and I'll bet Israel isn't too thrilled to see the anti-Semites coming into power if this country is cursed to have Beijing, Biden, and his anti-Semitic cohorts in charge once again. You have a lot of experience in recounts. You were involved in the Florida recount in 2000, weren't you?
Yes, I was. I was an observer here in Palm Beach, and what was interesting was that we had exceptionally good views. I mean, I was literally looking over the shoulders of the 2 counters, one observer from each party, one counter from each party, counting these ballots and checking the shads. I mean, literally 1 foot to 18 inches away as they turned to show us the ballots. And we could see very clearly whether it was a hanging shad or a clean cut. And so it was excellent and very well run. And I think that's what happens in Britain. You know, a candidate is allowed to bring in about 20 supporters to the count, each candidate, and they have a free roam. They can watch the undoing of the boxes that come in. They can watch the sorting of the things into piles of different candidates. And they can watch the count, and they can do wherever they like and look right over the shoulders at people and see that this vote was for Higgins, this vote was for Smith, and so on. And so it's very free range, really. And I've fought 4 victorious elections, had some defeats for myself and others, probably 20 elections in all, and have seen recounts, but I have never, ever seen even a suspicion of fraud in any of those elections.
Yes, but now we have just the opposite being advocated by Democrats in certain cities and certain precincts who say Republicans are not allowed to watch the count. They say, and it's supposed to be okay? I don't get it. Mr. Brown, always a pleasure, sir, to talk with you. We'll speak again. Coming up, what happened to the Russian election interference that was supposed to be happening here, kids? We'll talk about that next on Newsmax TV.
Ceramic pans are great because nothing sticks, but the problem is they can't brown and sear your food. Stainless pans sear, but everything sticks and you're left with a cleanup disaster. Well, now there's a breakthrough in cooking technology that's so innovative. It's reinventing cookware. It will take you every step of the way to make perfect meals. Introducing Copper Chef Titan Pan. Copper Chef teamed up with Chef Jet Tila to create a new kind of pan. This is the perfect union of non-stick and stainless steel. The stainless sears it. The non-stick slides it. The stainless browns it. The non-stick flies it. It's so tough it can handle any metal utensil. Can you do this in your other pans? Let's see your other pans take this. We took the stickiest pan offenders and baked them onto Titan's surface. Honey, cheese, sugar, hard candy, chocolate, marshmallows, even caramel sauce. This would ruin most pans, but the new nonstick surface repels even the stickiest messes. You've seen him on Chopped, Cutthroat Kitchen, and Iron Chef America. He's written books and owns restaurants across the U.S.
I teamed up with Copper Chef because their research and development department is working with the top engineers in cookware worldwide. Each pan has a layer of aluminum for fast heat conduction between 2 layers of stainless steel for even cooking and heat retention. These 3 layers are bonded together throughout the entire pan.
The cooking surface is laser etched to create a steel matrix, which is filled with our super non-stick diamond-infused coating. The raised stainless steel matrix on the cooking surface contacts your food to brown, sear, and caramelize. Cook on any stovetop, including induction, and cook in your oven. Braise fall-off-the-bone ribs, or slow-cook pulled pork. It's so big you can roast 5 stuffed hens. Shallow fry crispy southern fried chicken. Make delicious chili or Jet's famous drunken noodles. Bake yummy homemade pies and sticky pull-apart buns. The straight wall design means a bigger cooking surface, and the 3-inch sides make it perfect for one-pot meals. Look at pans with sloped sides. You'll see they have a much smaller cooking surface, and it holds half the volume. It's a fry pan, a wok, stock pot, shallow fryer, roasting pan, steamer, Dutch oven, casserole dish, pizza pan, baking dish, and crisper. And it can take the heat. It's chemical and PFOA free. And it's dishwasher safe. This triple fly pan costs $185, and they don't have our proprietary cooking surface. But you won't pay close to that. Today you can get the Copper Chef Titan Pan for just 3 payments of $24.99. Jet is so confident that this will be the last pan you'll ever buy, he's including a 100% lifetime guarantee. If your pan ever warps, rusts, dents, or chips, send it back for a full refund of the purchase price. No questions asked. And that's not all. You'll get bonus number 1, the tempered glass and stainless cook and look lid.
Now you can steam your food, locking in all those nutrients. It can go in your oven, which is great for braising.
Bonus number 2, the stainless steel basket.
I love this stainless steel basket. It turns your pan into a crisper if you want to get crispy results without the oil. It's also great for making super crispy French fries. You can steam a ton of vegetables, and it's also great for hard-boiled eggs. And I want you to be the first to get my Copper Chef Titan Santoku knife. Its full tang, razor-sharp super steel blade can slice, dice, mince, and carve. When you order today, you're also going to get our recipe book. It's filled with some of Allie and my favorite recipes like onion fritters and breakfast pizza and the biggest unicorn donut.
And order today and get free shipping. That's right, free shipping. You get everything you see here for only 3 payments of $24.99. And here's some exciting news. Complete your set with the Copper Chef Titan 8-inch fry pan at $40 value for free. Just pay processing and handling. It's the perfect size for sunny-side-up eggs, fluffy omelets, and sauces. And we're so sure you're going to love the Titan Pan set. Try it in your home for 90 days. If you're not completely satisfied, send it back for a full refund of the purchase price, no questions asked. You get everything you see here. A $500 value. All yours today for only 3 payments of $24.99. This is an exclusive TV offer not available in stores, so don't miss out. Go to coppercheftitanpan.com to get in on this amazing offer.
To order, call 1-800-253-6889. That's 1-800-253-6889 or go to coppercheftitanpan.com. This offer is not available in stores, so call now.
Attention Zantac users. The FDA requested manufacturers to pull Zantac and products containing ranitidine off the market, noting exposure to unacceptable levels of a cancer-causing agent. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with cancer after regular use of Zantac or ranitidine products, you might be entitled to financial compensation. If you have any of these cancers, time is critical. Call now for a free consultation. If you don't win, you pay nothing.
Call 800-847-1168.
Each year, Americans waste over $21 billion by overpaying on car insurance. Enter the Zebra.
Another car insurance ad?
No, the Zebra compares them all and shows you who can actually save you money. Compare car insurance for free at thezebra.com.
All right, folks, I want you to keep it right here on Newsmax TV because Sean Spicer will be up with Spicer & Company right next after this program. Ken Paxton, the Attorney General of the great state of Texas, will be joining Spicer & Company tonight, and you don't want to miss that. Now, we have 2 final things to discuss. First off, there's a meme that's going around the internet. I wanted to show you folks this. You guys remember The Office, right? Remember those folks who for the last 4 years have been saying, Russian interference, election interference? Those very same liberals are now saying, well, there's no way you could really have any rigged elections. There's no way that could happen. Now that their guy appears to be ahead in some states. Also, folks, what is that? Oh, folks, we have an exclusive here. Hold on a minute. Joe Biden has been pictured thanking one of his mail-in voters. Is that a throwback from Halloween? Or what? Okay, well, we just thought that was kind of fun. A little laugh to send you into the weekend. We know it's been a rough week. Certainly has been a rough week for us. Folks, keep it right here on Newsmax TV. We'll keep you up to date on what's going on with these election returns as they're coming in and all the challenges the president is mounting. Make sure you stick around. Again, latest on Wall Street coming up, Spicer & Company. And then make sure you tune in to the Chris Salcedo Show weekend, and we'll get you an update on all the goings-on that happened this week in preparation for the count next week. See you on Monday, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Chris Salcedo Show on Newsmax TV.
I was exhausted all the time, and I just didn't feel like myself. And then came the weight gain. I found out I was like millions of Americans whose thyroid gland wasn't functioning like it was supposed to. And that's why I started taking Actilin, a premium nutritional supplement. Actilin was created by renowned physician Dr. David Brownstein, formulated with 17 powerful ingredients to specifically support your thyroid function, adrenal health, and metabolism. And now, you can get a free bottle of Actilin with our special offer. Just pay a small shipping and handling charge. Plus, receive Dr. Brownstein's free special report, A Doctor's Guide to a Healthy Thyroid. If you're experiencing loss of energy, cold hands and feet, dry skin, weight gain, or joint pain, Actilin may be right for you. Don't wait. Act now. Get your free trial bottle of Actilin, valued at $39.95.
It's official. The 2020 race for the White House is in its final stretch. Who will win? Will it be Donald Trump and the Republicans, or will it be Joe Biden and the Democrats? Now is your time to own one of the hottest selling collectibles of our time, the 2020 Battle for the White House chess set. Numbers are strictly limited. Each piece has been curated with stunning artisan attention to detail. President Donald Trump with Mike Pence by his side, going toe-to-toe against our newest pieces, Joe Biden and VP pick Kamala Harris. Paris. Look at the detail of these lifelike limited edition miniature replicas. You get all 32 pieces. The clock's ticking on this once-in-a-lifetime collectible. Knights, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell, Chuck Schumer, and Kevin McCarthy. Justices Brett Kavanaugh, Sonia Sotomayor, John Roberts, and Ruth Bader Ginsburg, bishops. Even George W. Bush and Barack Obama as rooks. The attention to detail is mesmerizing. Pawns, elephants, and donkeys form the first lines of defense. You get them all. This is sure to become the most talked about chess set in history, and it can be yours now, but supplies are limited. What really makes this a collector's item is that the dies used to create each piece will be destroyed right after the election this November, making this a true one-of-a-kind. When these chess sets are gone, they are gone forever. Call or go online today to reserve your limited edition 2020 Battle for the White House chess set for the incredible price of only $19.99, complete with an individually numbered certificate of authenticity. Order in the next 5 minutes and you can get a second chess set. Just pay a separate fee, and we'll even pay for shipping. That's right, free shipping and handling. So don't wait. Own a piece of history today.
To get your collector's edition chess set, call 1-800-536-8249. That's 1-800-536-8249. Call or visit chess2020.com. So call 1-800-536-8249 now.
Does hair loss run in your family? Are you losing your hair?
Hair loss is devastating for both men and women alike. At some point in a person's lifetime, genetically timed, the hair follicle begins to turn off. It begins to miniaturize. So I always recommend to people when they first notice their hair thinning, that's when they should jump on treatment.
You can now afford to medically treat hair loss at home in just 6 minutes a day with a laser light therapy that's been clinically proven to treat hair loss and regrow thicker, healthier hair. It's called the Capillus Laser Cap.
It looks just like a baseball cap.
But inside, these are all lasers.
And what do those lasers do?
Laser light can actually help stop hair loss.
Really?
Whether you're a man or a woman, if you have the type of hair loss that runs in families, the affected hair follicles are basically slowly dying. But laser therapy does something truly amazing.
Oh, that's cool.
It stimulates your unhealthy hair follicles with light energy and increases cell metabolism and blood flow to help restore the follicles back to health. It's clinically proven to regrow thicker, healthier hair.
Or if you're already going bald, this can help reverse that process.
What laser therapy does, it reboots that blood supply. So those little miniaturized hairs will reverse and grow longer and thicker and stronger.
Ooh, you see those tiny hairs? Those are called vellus hairs. They're miniaturizing, and so each time they're going to get smaller and smaller, and by the time you notice this, you've lost almost 50% of your hair.
I mean, I always thought that I had a pretty good head of hair. I had no idea that it was thinning so much underneath it all.
Capillus will help to stimulate that hair follicle, and then those hairs can grow in thicker
Something
and thicker.
More similar to that.
Like that.
I just put it on when I watch the TV, and I got my hair back.
I feel like it truly has changed the way I see myself.
Patients ask me all the time, does it really work? Well, I'm here to tell you with 32 years experience as a hair restoration surgeon, it definitely does work.
You could spend tens of thousands of dollars on expensive medical procedures, or risk the side effects of costly medications you have to buy over and over. Or you could pay a fraction of the cost with a one-time purchase for as low as $28 per month. What do you have to lose? Get the results you want or get your money back.
Using the cap is very simple. I sit pretty much right here, watch TV, and I have it on. It's completely comfortable. You forget you have it on.
If you're thinking about Capillus, I want to tell you, think no more and make a decision today.
If you notice it, do something about it. Don't wait, because the longer you wait, the worse it can get. And by being proactive about it, you can actually stop it and help reverse it.
Visit Capillus.com and save up to $500 when you shop our winter sale.
Do you listen to the TV on high volume or have trouble hearing conversations? Then you would benefit from hearing aids. Don't waste thousands on expensive hearing aids when you can get Nano's revolutionary technology for just $297. Don't be fooled by higher-priced hearing aids. The CIC Recharge is a true hearing aid, not an amplifier. With rechargeable technology, many customers say is superior to more expensive models. Call now and get not one, but 2 Nano hearing aids for just $297. Plus, we'll add a portable charging case and ship your order absolutely free. The CIC Recharge has a tiny in-the-ear canal design that is nearly invisible. Why keep missing out on important conversations or waste thousands of dollars? Call and get 2 CIC Recharge hearing aids for only $297 and free shipping.
800-561-9945. Again, that's 800-561-9945.
Have a breakdown today, unlike those people you just heard in the intro. Snowflakes. Buckle up. Buck up, Buttercup. Come on. Morning glories, they fade when the sun comes out.
It's so embarrassing. They're supposed to be uplifting people. These are entertainment shows, some of them, at least Stephen Colbert used to be. And he's crying and wearing all black.
Are there going to be any fact checks tonight when that magic moment arrives and Dementia Joe goes up onto the stage in Wilmington, Delaware? Will he be wearing a mask? Will he declare victory tonight, or will he say that let's let the process play itself out? I don't know, because I'm not going to be watching it. I got better things to do. I got to fold some laundry.
You don't strike me as a folding laundry kind of guy. You strike me as more of like a just drop it in the drawer.
Nah, I do sometimes fold laundry.
Wow. The more you know. Yeah, it's so crazy to me that they're the same people, and I'm not the first one by any means to make this point. It was on a lot of different tweets over the past couple days. The same people who spent 4 years pushing this Russian hoax are now in such a rush. They wanted to get to the bottom of every nook and cranny of Trump's life, and they're in such a rush to say this is baseless. That's what the Boston Globe and the Washington Post called these voter frauds. It is debunked. There is no evidence.
That's one of their favorite words, is debunked, except for when it comes to, as you say, the Russian collusion hoax or the Ukrainian collusion hoax. And the Joe Biden influence peddling, that's debunked. We all know that.
Years and years and big money, your money, spent on all of these wild, what are they called, goose chases?
Wild goose chases.
And nothing to show for it. And now we have video of people messing with ballots, and that's not enough. It's don't believe what's in front of your eyes. But I do have to make a comment about these reporters who are getting all choked up on the air, Howie, because one time in my life, I was going through a breakup, and I said to I went out that night, and my brother and his girlfriend were going to take me out on the town.
Yeah.
And my brother said to me, how you doing? Because it happened that day. And I said,
I remember you took an early slide that day.
And I said, I'm okay. And he said to me, I know it's tough, but Grace, don't let anyone see you crying in your soup. And I said, I'm not gonna. And I'm thinking of these people, and I'm like, did nobody ever tell them?
He could have also told you there's too many fish in the sea, as the old song goes.
But it's like, have in life, you don't get a lot sometimes, but you have your pride. If you go out on TV weeping about an election.
Well, that's the way it is. We do have news from Michigan that we just mentioned. The Michigan Republican Party just said they've discovered a glitch.
Yeah, I saw that.
Glitch.
There's a glitch in the system.
A software glitch, and 6,000 Donald Trump votes were recorded for Joe Biden. They've fixed it now. 47 counties in Michigan are using the same software that produced the glitch. And one of the texters said, we just mentioned in the last hour, why do the glitches never benefit Republicans? They only benefit corrupt Democrats. It's funny how that works, isn't it?
Can I just tell people, There's no such thing as glitches, okay? That is an excuse that older people, boomers, use when they can't send an email correctly. They say, oh, there must have been a glitch, it didn't go through. It just means you didn't click send. You didn't click upload.
So this is so it goes on. The counting of the ballots, if you call them ballots or whatever they're counting in these rotten boroughs, as the Brits used to call corrupt electoral districts. The rotten borough count continues here, and we just got to see if we can get this to court. We're going to have a discussion about another option. This is a sort of a nuclear option, but it's certainly permissible under the Constitution. Let me restate that it's not a nuclear option. It's just it's a constitutional option, and I think at this moment in time, we ought to be thankful once again how brilliant, wise the founding fathers were. That they put in all these checks and balances into the Constitution, and it's almost as if they knew that someday there would be this kind of rampant corruption in the land, and the Republic has survived all these 233 years, and it's thanks to them, and we owe them a debt of gratitude that we can never repay.
It's like they had a vision of Nancy Pelosi in the future, and they thought, We need to avoid this.
I think if they'd had a vision of Nancy Pelosi, they would have gone home and killed themselves.
Oh my gosh. By the way, Howie, I have to read this tweet because the Democrats have very short memories. We know that. Listen to this tweet, okay?
What's that about?
Trump should not, this is a quote, Trump should not concede under any circumstances because I think this is going to drag out. And eventually, I do believe he will win if we don't give an inch and we are as focused and relentless as the other side is. Do you know who said that?
Who?
Hillary Clinton. Except it wasn't Trump. It was Biden who she was talking about. They were just telling us a month ago that no matter what, Joe Biden shouldn't concede.
617 says glitches get stitches.
Amen.
Yes, that's true. Incidentally, if anybody in Michigan can direct us to, we've got a new oldest voter in Michigan who's still on the rolls. The Detroit Free Press is reporting that they have discovered on the Wayne County electoral roster rolls a guy who was born in 1823. 1823. It's a lot. So he could be the father of the guy that we talked about yesterday, who was born in 1850.
Do you think he's a blonde like you?
Probably.
At this point?
He was going to fight in the Civil War, but they said, you're too old. And now he's still voting. It's amazing. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he voted for Joe Biden.
That's a good one. He was gonna fight in the Civil War. I like that, Howie. By the way, guys, Grace's News is brought to you by Tux Trucks. It is almost time for you people in New England. I mean, we're in Florida, but I will be heading back there at some point. There is snow and it's coming. It's time for a new Fisher snowplow or spreader from Tux Trucks. They have Fisher plows for every brand, GMC, Ford, Chevy, Ram, Toyota. And they don't just sell it, and they install it and they service the plows. So you don't have to do any work. Check out TuxTrucksGMC.com or visit them in Hudson, Mass. We've been there before. Or call 1-800-MY-TRUCK.
I recently
Attention Zantac users. The FDA requested manufacturers to pull Zantac and products containing ranitidine off the market, noting exposure to unacceptable levels of a cancer-causing agent. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with cancer after regular use of Zantac or ranitidine products, you might be entitled to financial compensation. If you have any of these cancers, time is critical. Call now for a free consultation. If you don't win, you pay nothing.
Call 800-847-1168.
From the makers of top-selling Super Beets comes new Super Beets Heart Chews, a superfood breakthrough that's bursting with flavor and unique polyphenols that help support healthy blood pressure and circulation so your body can produce more heart-healthy energy.
The chews are so great. Super Beets gets me going. It gets my circulation flowing, and I have that energy all through the day. It's just fantastic. I love it.
When I researched Super Beets, I was impressed by all the science behind the Super Beets chews. It's amazing that something so simple can be this great for my heart.
What makes Super Beets polyphenol so different from other antioxidants? In a leading clinical study, Super Beets polyphenol compound was shown nearly 2 times as effective at promoting normal blood pressure as a healthy lifestyle alone.
In my 31 years of helping people maintain healthy blood pressure, I've never seen a polyphenol compound this effective. Super Beets antioxidants help support healthy blood pressure and help your body produce more energy.
I never knew how my blood pressure and my blood flow were so connected to my energy level, and now I know. I'm playing tennis longer. I don't get tired after one set. I can totally feel the difference.
Call now and find out how you can get a free 30-day supply of Super Beets Heart Chews plus a free bonus pack of delicious vitamin D3 chews for immune health support. Act now, and we'll even include free shipping and free returns, all backed by our 90-day money-back guarantee. That's over $30 in total free gifts. So try Super Beets Chews today.
I love the chews because they're delicious and they're so convenient.
I absolutely love what they do for my energy. My blood pressure is healthy, and my energy level has been phenomenal.
So do something good for your blood pressure and your energy. Love your results or your money back.
Call 1-800-993-3830 or visit superbeetschews.com. That's 1-800-993-3830. Call today.
Today's poll question is brought to you by Cape Gun Works, Range and Gun Shop. Looking for something to do inside this fall? Get to Cape Gun Works and check their state-of-the-art gun range. Cape Gun Works in Hyannis and at capegunworks.com. It's a great place. Taylor, what's the poll question? What are the results thus far?
Will you be watching Joe Biden's speech tonight?
No. N-O. Under no
sure?
circumstances.
Positive?
Positive.
96% say no.
There's a cheesecake factory near the hotel I'm staying at, and I might go there.
Yeah.
Instead.
844-500-4242-978 says the lesson of this election is hide your total number. Don't tell them how many votes you've got so they won't know how many they've got to steal. We should, Republicans, honest people should have learned that 60 years ago from the Illinois results when JFK was running against Nixon. The downstate Republicans put in their votes totals early. They had like a 10,000 vote lead. So Mayor Daley of Chicago, the first Mayor Daley, knew how many he had to steal, and he went out and did it. And that was JFK's presidency. All right.
Speaking of JFK, is there a place people could read about him and maybe his family?
Yeah, they could. They could read about they could read the story of Kennedy Babylon, a century of scandal and depravity. 2 volumes, not one but 2 volumes, 600 pages of scandal, dirt, gossip, and pictures you've probably never seen before.
That would be a good read for this weekend, to just decompress from the news. I think that's a big part of what's happening right now.
Go to HowieCarShow.com, click on store to get those books.
People are on Twitter. I was talking to Jared about this today. People are on Twitter and they're still watching CNN and MSNBC and Jake Tapper and Anderson Cooper, and they're getting all worked up. Nothing's happened yet. No one's been declared the president. And even if ABC or Fox says that someone's the president, that doesn't make it so. The other thing I want to say, Howie, is that I've been getting a lot of people reaching out to me asking me what you think, where does everything stand? And one of my neighbors, I think her parents listen to the show, she texted me and she was, feeling a little down about the whole thing. And I said, you have to keep the faith. And then she said to me, I'm just afraid if he doesn't concede, they'll start calling him a dictator. And I said, start? Girl, where have you been? They have been calling him Hitler, Stalin, Mussolini. Who am I missing, Howie?
Probably Pol Pot too. Although, anybody who's been a genocidal maniac over the last millennium.
4 years they've been calling him that. So sticks and stones, guys, we don't care about that anymore. And I really feel that way. I just want to win now. I don't care what they say about us.
I want to mention though, Michigan may have the oldest person on the voting rolls, but there's a new lawsuit in Pennsylvania today. There are at least 21,000 dead people on the voting rolls. That's filed by the Public Interest Legal Foundation in the voting rolls. At least 9,200 have been dead for 5 years. About 2,000 have been dead for at least 10 years, and 197 registrants have been dead for at least 20 years. And in exit polls, 99% of them voted for Joe Biden on Tuesday.
And who was the guy from Pennsylvania who said Trump has to put on his big boy pants?
I believe that was Mayor Kenney from Philadelphia.
Yeah. Okay. I also wanted to talk a little bit about and I don't know how much time exactly I have, Howie, but there was a call yesterday that was leaked, and it was a Democrat caucus conference call.
House Democrat.
The House, yes. And they basically were discussing how far left the party had gone. And it's interesting because AOC is getting very upset by these claims. She does not think that that the progressives should be blamed for a lot of the disappointments from the blue wave.
Apparently, defund the police didn't really work out as a good slogan for the down-ballot Democrats.
A lot of Democrats are saying, you guys need to stop saying socialism. You need to stop saying defund the police. And AOC is coming back, and she's pushing back. So Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez pushed back against fellow Democrats, blaming their losses in the House of Representatives on left-wing politicians and policies like the Green New Deal, saying there was no compelling evidence for that line of attack. So now they're getting blamed, the Democrats are getting blamed for baseless accusations. There are folks running around on TV blaming progressivism for Dem underperformance, she said. And she says that she looked at those candidates who are blaming progressives and found that almost all had awful execution on digital during a pandemic. So she is blaming...
She's an expert on everything. She understands the global warming and how we're all going to be dead in 10 years. She understands the voting dynamics in the state of Missouri, which I'll bet she's never been to once in her life. What did she say?
This was a recent tweet that I just saw before I came in here. This is, again, AOC. Is anyone archiving these Trump sycophants for when they try to downplay or deny their complicity in the future?
Complicity?
I foresee decent probability of many deleted tweets, writings, photos in the future. Now, this is a trend.
What is it? The Truth and Reconciliation Commission? Isn't that what Robert Reich, the former Secretary of Labor under Bill Clinton, isn't that what he's been talking about? A Truth and Reconciliation Commission. How very Orwellian.
It gets worse.
A name.
Someone named Michael Simon, I do not know who he is. He said, yes, we are. The Trump Accountability Project. Every administration staffer, campaign staffer, bundler, lawyer who represented them, everyone. Now, Stephen Miller tweeted back to this man and said, former Obama bros putting political enemies on lists. You guys are really leaning into the brand. Isn't this so scary, though? It's a trend I keep seeing on Twitter where Democrats are saying, we'll consider forgiving you guys for voting for Trump. And Sonny Hostin from The View said something along those lines.
Oh, they said there were 70 million votes for Donald Trump. 70 million.
And they still don't get it. And Andrew Yang was on, I think it was CNN, and he made that point. He said, if 68 million people do something, we should try to understand it.
That's okay, Andrew. You don't have to try to understand me. It's all right.
But at least he's trying.
Just leave me alone, okay?
Howie, I wanted to mention this really quick because this is an interesting story. Remember that ex-ABC producer who was blamed for the Amy Robach leaked Epstein tape? She was on camera saying...
Yeah, we had the goods on Epstein, but they didn't want to go after him because they're crooked and corrupt. They're ABC News.
Because they wanted to get the interview with William and Kate, the prince. She is now suing for $10 million. She's saying she was scapegoated and that she's not to blame for the leaked tape. So maybe ABC will get hit with that big chunk.
That's good. I'm Howie Carr.
He's irreverently fluide pas.
I'm token right now on my pen.
Irascible.
No, obviously not. It's ridiculous.
And definitely irreplaceable.
I consider these people sheep.
Catch him every weekday on The Howie Carr Show.
Look, as history is being made, National Collectors Mint and the Cook Islands announced the limited public release of their first 2020 Silver Double Eagle $2 coins. Angela Buchanan, the 37th Treasurer of the United States, was instrumental in supporting the creation of the United States Silver Eagle Bullion Program, coins beloved by investors and collectors alike. But Treasurer Buchanan dreamed of more. She envisioned a silver double eagle $2 coin. Now, inspired and endorsed by Treasurer Buchanan, comes the release of the first .999 pure silver $2 double eagle, meticulously struck with highly prized frosted relief and the mirror-like backgrounds of brilliant silver proofs. Each of these Cook Islands non-circulating legal tender coins is larger in size than U.S. Morgan silver dollars and purer than any U.S. silver dollar ever struck for circulation. It boasts 2 eagles in flight on the obverse with the words American Double Eagle. The reverse features the iconic Liberty Bell, the Cook Island imprimatur, and the important $2 denomination. Now you can reserve your own $2 double eagle. Each coin is struck in 0.5 troy ounces of .999 pure silver. The final issue price was to be set at $39 per coin. But during this limited release, the 2020 Silver Double Eagle $2 coin can be yours for only $19.95. Each coin comes with a certificate of authenticity, verifying its precious metal content and legal tender status. There is a strict limit of 5 coins per caller. Earliest orders will receive priority status over later ones. All are covered by our 100% guarantee of satisfaction. So hurry, avoid disappointment and future regret. Call now.
To order, call 1-800-579-6315. Strict limit of 5 per caller. That's 1-800-579-6315 or log on to 2020doubleeagle.com.
The wind whispered through the forest. A storm is coming. I am the storm, the great American grizzly. Introducing the original Trumpy Bear, the fearless, super plush American grizzly. Trumpy Bear was born June 14th, Flag Day. Just find the secret zipper and pull out the American flag themed blanket. Show your patriotism and proudly display Trumpy on any American holiday.
God bless America and God bless Trumpy Bear.
American industry once ruled the world, and now we're back on track again. Thank you, Trumpy Bear.
Trumpy Bear sits proudly at the front of the motorcycle and loves to cruise with his brother.
I'm a former Marine, and I'm proud to have Trumpy Bear ride by my side. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
When I saw Trumpy Bear, I knew I had to have him. He's a fighter just like me.
Some firehouses have Dalmatians. We have Trumpy Bear.
I've been in law enforcement for over 4 years, and I love my Trumpy Bear. Trumpy Bear always has my back. When I go on patrol, I'm rolling with Trumpy Bear.
I'm a small business owner, and business is great again. Thank you, Trumpy Bear.
Yeah, thank you, Trumpy Bear.
People know me as Frankie the Broom. I own my own commercial cleaning service. My business is doing great. Thank you, Trumpy Bear.
When
When I ride with Trumpy Bear, he makes my golf game great again. Thank you, Trumpy Bear.
Order the Super Plus Trumpy Bear for only 2 payments of $19.95 and receive a special certificate of authenticity. Call now or log on to find out how you can get the Trumpy Bear Golf Club cover. Don't miss out on owning a piece of American history. Trumpy, the most fearless bear anywhere. Order now.
To order your Trumpy Bear for 2 payments of $19.95 plus $6.95 shipping and handling, call 1-800-521-7948. That's 1-800-521-7948. Or you can go online at thetrumpybear.com.
Attention Zantac users. The FDA requested manufacturers to pull Zantac and products containing ranitidine off the market, noting exposure to unacceptable levels of a cancer-causing agent. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with cancer after regular use of Zantac or ranitidine products, you might be entitled to financial compensation. If you have any of these cancers, time is critical. Call now for a free consultation. If you don't win, you pay nothing.
Call 800-847-1168.
From the Matthews Brothers Studios.
844-500-4242. Remember Nixon used to be the world's worst person because he had an enemies list? Remember that? Now they're openly contemplating who's going to be on their enemies list and what they're going to do to Trump supporters. Times change, huh? Guess depends on whose ox is being gored, as they say. Okay, there's a website, revolver.news. I'm just discovering it. They say they're going to be the new Drudge Report, and it's really got a great story that I noticed yesterday by Darren Beatty. And the headline is, "The vote has been hopelessly contaminated. Republican state legislatures must now move to appoint pro-Trump electors." It's really an interesting story. I didn't know this, but I guess I should read the Constitution more carefully. Article 2 of the U.S. Constitution says, quote, "Each state shall appoint in such manner as the legislature thereof may direct a number of electors," meaning it's ultimately up to the legislatures of the several states, as they say, to come up with the electors who go to the Electoral College and actually cast the votes. And Darrell Beatty, why is this a significant part of the Constitution at this moment in time?
Well, it's significant because it's really a last effort. It's the kind of last resort that we have, if necessary, if all of the relevant personnel and institutions don't undertake fair audit of the vote of the election, if it's not clear that all legal votes are being counted, no more, no less, the state legislators in these Republican states have the authority to seat pro-Trump electors. And that is a huge leverage point that needs to be thought about very seriously if it gets to the stage where it looks like they're just not budging in terms of allowing a fair audit of a whole host of irregularities that we're seeing in key states.
Republicans, I'm reading now from your story, Darren, Republicans have total legislative control in Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Michigan, North Carolina, Georgia, and Arizona. So the only state where there are problems that they don't control legislatively is Nevada. So Republicans in the legislatures could just move right in, and Trump could still win and overcome all this fraud that's going on. Right.
It would be a drastic move. It's a cross the Rubicon move in a fair system, a fair and functioning system. Something like this probably shouldn't be necessary, but it is an approach that's available to us in the Constitution, and politically, I think there's an obligation to do it if it looks like they're going through with this deal.
Yeah. Now, since you posted this last night on Revolver.news, the Pennsylvania Republican legislative leadership has announced today that they're not going to step in. They're not going to make the move. But you couldn't expect. Does that surprise you?
No, it doesn't surprise me because basically, as an apparatus, the GOP is just as interested in Trump leaving office as the Democrats are. And, you in a situation like this, in a crisis moment, you need everyone on board and ready and willing for the fight. And unfortunately, the GOP attitude just isn't like this. And so I think everyone, the actual voters who are potentially being disenfranchised by this election, I know there's the natural tendency to direct anger toward the left, toward the Democrat machine, but they're going to do what they're going to do irrespective of what we're doing. It's our job to make sure that they're not able to go through this deal. And that's why I think for anyone who wants to protest, for anyone who wants to, get up and do something about it, they need to direct their complaints and their energy toward the Republicans who are not doing what they need to do to stop this.
Yeah, I guess in most states you'd have to call an emergency session of the legislature to rewrite the laws. I guess that's certainly what would happen in Pennsylvania, because that's why that's the out they're giving themselves, that we can't rewrite the law. Right. But they have the right to rewrite the law. And I don't know Correct. How do you think they're more worried about the political fallout or just the physical fallout of being tracked down by these thugs that have been operating in the streets of the major cities over the last few years? I get the feeling a lot of these people might be concerned about their physical safety if they tried to exercise their constitutional rights.
Maybe. I think generally speaking, just the GOP, the whole apparatus, the GOP, you're either one of these three adjectives: stupid, weak, corrupt. And that's the way it is, and that's why they're not able to really undertake these fights and play for keeps. That's the big problem that we have on the right, is we have a formidable enemy of this huge system of big tech oligarchs, of the media, military industrial complex, and we have precious few people on our side willing and able to play for keeps. And in this crisis moment, this is precisely the kind of time where either you play for keeps, you put everything, you don't leave anything on the table, you go all out, or you lose. And that's a decision point we're in right now. And unfortunately, a lot of the GOP, the operatives, the Senate, across the board, you're just not getting the fight that you need right now.
Why aren't more people talking about this, Darren Beatty? I mean, it's being bandied about on talk radio and a few networks, but it's not getting a lot. Most people still don't understand the options here, and I don't hear many Trump voters talking about this. Why is that?
Right. Well, I think a lot of it is just education. I mean, I don't know how many people have been writing about it other than at revolver.news. And we have a whole host of articles basically on how the president, how his team, how Trump supporters need to navigate this crisis period between Election Day and Inauguration Day. There's a series of articles. One of them lists a number of things to do. It's not just the legislature thing. I think it's very important for your listeners to know perhaps the most important aspect right now is the narrative war going on. The other side wants to do everything it can to sediment the narrative that Biden is the president-elect.
Right. That's what the speech is all about tonight, I'm sure. Yeah, at 8 o'clock.
Exactly. Once they're able to sediment the narrative that Biden is the legitimate president-elect, what's going to happen, and it might seem subtle, but it's actually a profound change. Once they sediment that, and it's going to be a full court press, then anything that Trump does in order to ensure that all legal votes are counted and no more will be reinterpreted as some kind of illegitimate coup attempt. And that's why it's very important, this narrative aspect, to preempt this sedimentation and get out that Joe Biden is not the legitimate president-elect, not by a long shot, not until we ensure that every legal vote is counted, no more, no less.
Let me repeat this for those of you who are just tuning in. Article 2 of the U.S. Constitution says, each state shall appoint in such manner as the legislature thereof may direct a number of electors. That means that the legislature has the ultimate authority to select who is going to vote in the Electoral College. And the reason this is significant this year is because all of the states where the apparently fraudulent vote counts are going on are controlled by Republican legislatures. Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Michigan, North Carolina, Georgia, and Arizona. Do you have any word on whether any of these legislative leaders, or not to mention the rank and file, are getting any pushback from their constituents to make this move, to cross the Rubicon, as you say?
I don't know. All I know is that Pennsylvania has demonstrated unwillingness to do so. I think we just need to amp up the pressure. One advantage of these people being so weak is that pressure actually works on them. So the more they get pressured, the more people understand that this is an option, push for it, demand it, the more likely we are to make sure that every legal vote is counted fairly and that voters are enfranchised for this election. I think Trump should also consider using his leverage. He is the most influential person in the Republican Party. He can threaten people who don't get in line and say, look, if you don't step in line and fight for me right now, after all he's done for the GOP, he'll just go scorched earth on them, campaign against them, make sure every single one is primaried, hold people accountable. I think Trump and his allies should be really holding these people's feet to the fire to make sure they do the right thing and the brave thing.
Yeah, I've thought about this for a while, and I think there would be a real political risk for these guys to go against that 93% of their Republican constituents who voted for Trump, not to mention all the millions of Democrats who voted for Trump. And, if this option exists to prevent him from being overthrown, shall we say, or ejected from office in a kind of a coup, stolen ballot, stolen election, I think they would be they'd be at risk not to take advantage of this opportunity. It's really an interesting story. We'll tweet it out. We tweeted it out last night. We'll tweet it out again so people can read it. It's Article 2 of the Constitution. It's at revolver.news. Darren Beatty, thank you. Thanks for writing the story, and thanks for being with us here on the Howie Carr Show. We appreciate it. If you haven't watched...
Severe storm damage can cost you thousands in repairs. Hi, Phil Swift here. This storm season, you need the entire Flex Seal family of products. Make fast, easy, on-the-spot repairs. Seal up cracks and holes to prevent wind and water from damaging your home. Now it's easy to make quick automotive repairs. Severe storms can be a nightmare. Now you can patch huge holes to seal up roof leaks. Easily fix busted downspouts and replace loose siding. Floods can destroy your home. Push FlexPace deep into wet surfaces to help prevent flood damage. With the Flex Seal family of products, you can patch, bond, seal, and repair. Even the worst conditions are no match for the Flex Seal family of products. Get the Flex Seal family of products at these fine retailers.
It's official. The 2020 race for the White House is in its final stretch. Who will win? Will it be Donald Trump and the Republicans, or will it be Joe Biden and the Democrats? Now is your time to own one of the hottest selling collectibles of our time, the 2020 Battle for the White House chess set. Numbers are strictly limited. Each piece has been curated with stunning artisan attention to detail. President Donald Trump with Mike Pence by his side, going toe-to-toe against our newest pieces, Joe Biden and VP pick Kamala Harris. Look at the detail of these lifelike limited edition miniature replicas. You get all 32 pieces. The clock's ticking on this once-in-a-lifetime collectible. Knights, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell, Chuck Schumer, and Kevin McCarthy. Justices Brett Kavanaugh, Sonia Sotomayor, John Roberts, and Ruth Bader Ginsburg, bishops. Even George W. Bush and Barack Obama as rooks. The attention to detail is mesmerizing. Pawns, elephants, and donkeys form the first lines of defense. You get them all. This is sure to become the most talked about chess set in history, and it can be yours now. But supplies are limited. What really makes this a collector's item is that the dies used to create each piece will be destroyed right after the election this November, making this a true one-of-a-kind. When these chess sets are gone, they are gone forever. Call or go online today to reserve your limited edition 2020 Battle for the White House chess set for the incredible price of only $19.99, complete with an individually numbered certificate of authenticity. Order in the next 5 minutes and you can get a second chess set. Just pay a separate fee, and we'll even pay for shipping. That's right, free shipping and handling. So don't wait. Own a piece of history today.
To get your collector's edition chess set, call 1-800-536-8249. That's 1-800-536-8249. Call or visit chess2020.com. So call 1-800-536-8249 now.
I was exhausted all the time, and I just didn't feel like myself. And then came the weight gain. I found out I was like millions of Americans whose thyroid gland wasn't functioning like it was supposed to. And that's why I started taking Actilin, a premium nutritional supplement. Actilin was created by renowned physician Dr. David Brownstein, formulated with 17 powerful ingredients to specifically support your thyroid function, adrenal health, and metabolism. And now, you can get a free bottle of Actilin with our special offer. Just pay a small shipping and handling charge. Plus, receive Dr. Brownstein's free special report, A Doctor's Guide to a Healthy Thyroid. If you're experiencing loss of energy, cold hands and feet, dry skin, weight gain, or joint pain, Actilin may be right for you. Don't wait. Act now. Get your free trial bottle of Actilin, valued at $39.95.
Four 500-4242. It's an interesting option, isn't it? Going to the legislatures and the Republican-controlled legislatures, and it's like the founding fathers gave us a way out of this morass. It's almost like they could anticipate the sort of corruption that would occur 233 years later after the Constitution. So we thank our founding fathers for giving us this option. Whether it will be taken or not, well, you know your local Republican legislators. We'll take a few calls here. Cruz, you're next with Howie Carr. Go ahead, Cruz.
Yeah, Howie, listen, if Trump loses this election, the guy to blame is William Barr. William Barr should have called Obama to testify for a coup and bring him Joe Biden together. Him and Obama, they try a coup on Trump.
Yeah. I'm a little disappointed in William Barr myself, the Attorney General. I mean, I wish too that John Durham could have come up with something. The U.S. Attorney in Connecticut, who was in charge of handling the Russia hoax investigation. I mean, he gets one FBI lawyer, Kevin Kleinsmith, to plead guilty, but that didn't really have any lasting impact on the election. Yeah. I don't know, Cruz. He tried his best, but they all these guys they were really up against it. There were reports today that Trump was planning on firing the Defense Secretary, Esper, CIA boss Gina Haspel, who was definitely involved in the early part of the coup effort back in 2016 when she was the London station chief, and that he also might fire Chris Wray, today. I mean, he had another reason to fire Chris Wray. Chris Wray was the recommendation of Chris Christie, the former governor of New Jersey. He was Chris Christie's lawyer in the Bridgegate scandal a few years back. And now Chris Christie is running around stabbing Trump in the back again, saying, why is he making these allegations that there was voter fraud when he has no proof? Just get rid of Wray. I wish you'd gotten rid of Wray today. Thanks for the call, Cruz. Brasilino, you're next with Howie Carr. Go ahead, Brasilino.
All right, thank you.
Go ahead.
Hello, yes. Is this Howie?
Yeah, this is Howie.
Howie, how are you? My name is Brasilino. I have a question for you regarding, I have dual citizenship, American and Italian.
Yeah.
I send in my vote from Italy, certified mail.
Yeah.
I told my parents that they never received my vote.
What did you send it to?
Here in New York.
Did you send it to city? Did you send it to the state or Long Island county officials, or did you send it to your parents?
No. I sent it to my parents. My parents sent it over in Long Island, New York.
What did they mail it?
Certified mail. They never received it.
There's just way too much of this going on, Brasilino. If it makes you feel any better, though, the Republicans did pretty well in the congressional fights on Long Island, and they ousted that guy Max Rose on Staten Island. And I think a lot of the Democrats got hurt. Guess who they were using? Guess who the Republicans were using in their campaign literature in New York, Brasilino? De Blasio.
Who were they using?
They were using.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I wish I had a better answer for you, Brasilino. Keep watching the show, though. Willard, you're next with Howie Carr. Go ahead, Willard.
Thank you, Howie. I wanted to bring up, and I've been trying to get a message out everywhere, and it goes nowhere. But Hillary, about a month ago, told Biden not to concede under any circumstances.
Right.
And nobody's brought that up. You know her fingerprints are behind every bit of this. But they had all this stuff to interfere in the states that were vital to Trump. And as you see, it's only going in for the president, not the legislators or anything.
Right. It's an amazing thing that all these Biden votes that are coming in after the polls closed, they're only affecting the presidential race. None of a handful of legislative races have been turned around, but very, very few. And so it's really amazing that all these mail-in voters, the only thing they cared about was the presidential election. I think Willard, Rush Limbaugh mentioned today on his show, and I think there's something to this, that the reason Hillary Clinton said that to Biden was that in retrospect, she feels that she never should have conceded the day after the 2016 election, that she should have fought it out and tried to basically inundate the electoral processes, especially in these swing states that Trump is now behind in, that she lost by fairly narrow margins. Of course, she was a terrible candidate, and everybody knows that, and she didn't go to Wisconsin, and I think she only sent Chelsea Clinton, her daughter, to Detroit to campaign. Chelsea is going to really be quite a vote turner outer in a working class or a black neighborhood. Come on. So it was, as they say in Shakespeare, sometimes, dear Brutus, the fault is not in the stars, but in ourselves that we are underlings. And it wasn't Trump's fault that Hillary Clinton lost the presidential election. That's for sure. But she definitely told him not to concede under any circumstances. 844-500-4242. Stay strong, everybody. Keep the faith. I'm Howie Carr.
Ceramic pans pans are great because nothing sticks. But the problem is they can't brown and sear your food. Stainless pans sear, but everything sticks and you're left with a cleanup disaster. Well, now there's a breakthrough in cooking technology that's so innovative. It's reinventing cookware. It will take you every step of the way to make perfect meals. Introducing Copper Chef Titan Pan. Copper Chef teamed up with Chef Jet Tila to create a new kind of pan. This is the perfect union of non-stick and stainless steel. The stainless sears it. The non-stick slides it. The stainless browns it. The non-stick flies it. It's so tough it can handle any metal utensil. Can you do this in your other pans? Let's see your other pans take this. We took the stickiest pan offenders and baked them onto Titan's surface. Honey, cheese, sugar, hard candy, chocolate, marshmallows, even caramel sauce. This would ruin most pans, but the new non-stick surface repels even the stickiest messes. You've seen him on Chopped, Cutthroat Kitchen, and Iron Chef America. He's written books and owns restaurants across the U.S.
I teamed up with Copper Chef because their research and development department is working with the top engineers in cookware worldwide. Each pan has a layer of aluminum for fast heat conduction between 2 layers of stainless steel for even cooking and heat retention. These 3 layers are bonded together throughout the entire pan.
The cooking surface is laser etched to create a steel matrix, which is filled with our super non-stick diamond infused coating. The raised stainless steel matrix on the cooking surface contacts your food to brown, sear, and caramelize. Cook on any stovetop, including induction, and cook in your oven. Braise fall off the bone ribs, or slow cook pulled pork. It's so big you can roast 5 stuffed hens. Shallow fry crispy southern fried chicken. Make delicious chili or Jet's famous drunken noodles. Bake yummy homemade pies and sticky pull-apart buns. The straight wall design means a bigger cooking surface, and the 3-inch sides make it perfect for one-pot meals. Look at pans with sloped sides. You'll see they have a much smaller cooking surface, and it holds half the volume. It's a fry pan, a wok, stock pot, shallow fryer, roasting pan, steamer, Dutch oven, casserole dish, pizza pan, baking dish, and crisper. And it can take the heat. It's chemical and PFOA free. And it's dishwasher safe. This triple fly pan costs $185, and they don't have our proprietary cooking surface. But you won't pay close to that. Today you can get the Copper Chef Titan Pan for just 3 payments of $24.99. Jet is so confident that this will be the last pan you'll ever buy, he's including a 100% lifetime guarantee. If your pan ever warps, rusts, dents, or chips, send it back for a full refund of the purchase price. No questions asked. And that's not all. You'll get bonus number 1, the tempered glass and stainless cook and look lid.
Now you can steam your food, locking in all those nutrients. It can go in your oven, which is great for braising.
Bonus number 2, the stainless steel basket.
I love this stainless steel basket. It turns your pan into a crisper if you want to get crispy results without the oil. It's also great for making super crispy French fries. You can steam a ton of vegetables, and it's also great for hard-boiled eggs. And I want you to be the first to get my Copper Chef Titan Santoku knife. Its full tang, razor-sharp super steel blade can slice, dice, mince, and carve. When you order today, you're also going to get our recipe book. It's filled with some of Allie and my favorite recipes like onion fritters and breakfast pizza and the biggest unicorn donut.
And order today and get free shipping. That's right, free shipping. You get everything you see here for only 3 payments of $24.99. And here's some exciting news. Complete your set with the Copper Chef Titan 8-inch fry pan at $40 value for free. Just pay processing and handling. It's the perfect size for sunny side up eggs, fluffy omelets, and sauces. And we're so sure you're going to love the Titan Pan set. Try it in your home for 90 days. If you're not completely satisfied, send it back for a full refund of the purchase price, no questions asked. You get everything you see here, a $500 value, all yours today for only 3 payments of $24.99. This is an exclusive TV offer not available in stores, so don't miss out. Go to coppercheftitanpan.com to get in on this amazing offer.
To order, call 1-800-253-6889. That's 1-800-253-6889 or go to coppercheftitanpan.com. This offer is not available in stores, so call now.
You're the go and need news now. No paywalls, no cable subscriptions. Just download the Newsmax app from your smartphone store. It's free. And watch Newsmax TV anytime, anywhere.
News breaks every minute, every day. You need the app, the Newsmax app. Find it free on your smartphone store. Then watch us anytime, anywhere.
Wants to know, do you have a plan for your finances?
I have a plan for retirement.
For college savings?
For investing? I can see all of my accounts and my investments. All my investments and more in one place.
I feel good about my finances. Finally. Download the free Personal Capital app today. You can feel good about your finances, and Personal Capital is here to help. Visit personalcapital.com today.
How often do you get a good night's sleep?
I'm tossing and turning, and I'm worried, and I have anxiety.
According to a major publication, lack of sleep can impair your memory and concentration, cause weight gain and depression.
I wake up in the morning and I feel so groggy.
Wouldn't you like to get the kind of deep, rejuvenating, uninterrupted slumber that leaves you feeling refreshed in the morning and ready to take on the day? Introducing safe, gentle, natural Relaxium Sleep. Developed by a renowned neurologist, Dr. Eric Celeberity, Relaxium is a true breakthrough in sleep science.
Relaxium Sleep has changed my life. It's a great natural alternative to anything that's out there, and it works.
Its triple action formula contains a proprietary blend of ingredients, which first regulates the natural sleep cycle, then relaxes the body, and finally calms the mind. In a double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trial, Relaxium Sleep was proven to help you fall asleep 140% faster. You'll be 260% more likely to sleep through the night, 69% more refreshed and alert, and experience 80% improved concentration.
With Relaxium Sleep, I woke up alert with no after effects.
And it's 100% guaranteed to work. We're so confident that Relaxium will work for you that we're giving away 1,000 bottles today. You deserve a good night's sleep, so call now and try Relaxium Sleep risk-free for 30 days.
I work better, I'm more productive.
And if you call within the next 15 minutes, you'll also receive free expedited shipping on your order.
Thank God for Relaxium Sleep because it's truly changed my life.
To receive your risk-free 1-month supply of Relaxium Sleep and free expedited shipping, call 800-859-6060 or visit tryrelaxium.com. That's 800-859-6060 or visit tryrelaxium.com. Fall asleep, stay asleep, wake refreshed with clinically proven Relaxium Sleep. Act now.
Is your computer running slow? Before you go spend a ton of money on a new one, go to mycleanpc.com and run our free computer diagnosis. MyCleanPC's free scan will uncover what's making your PC run slow. In minutes, you can activate MyCleanPC software to clean out junk files that slow your computer and internet browsing speeds down. MyCleanPC increases your computer speed and helps protect your privacy online. Go to mycleanpc.com and start your free PC scan now.
You've had enough of gritty, dry eyes, so toss all those ineffective microwave compresses and get serious about your eye health with Wizard Research's electric heated dry mask. The patent-pending mask offers dry eye sufferers consistent temperature and targeted heat therapy. It's time to take control of your dry eyes, and it's time